Hey, well, first of all, I want to say a huge thank you for coming out and supporting the Refuge by participating in this year's annual Refuge Golf Tournament. I think this is somewhere around our 21st golf tournament where we have literally been hosting these every single year to help send teenagers to camp. And so you really are, by playing a fun game and having a great time today, you are making a massive difference in the life of a teenager. And so I do want to say a huge thank you. So we put this QR code on your cart so that we can maybe make it a little bit easier this year for you to know the rules and how to play Refuge golf. So I'm going to get right to it. Okay. So, of course, we have the traditional contest holes. You'll see them. They're marked on the piece of paper on your golf cart. And it should tell you, as well as not only which holes are contest holes, but what you could potentially win at those contest holes. What I want to do is take a moment and explain to you the cheats. Now, each cheat is $10. Of course, this is a fundraiser. And so we want to encourage you to play by the rules. And so we have only 3 cheats this year. We have an underhand toss, we have a putting string, and we have a mulligan. All right. And so you can use those only once. You purchase one, and once you use it, you cannot use it again. Now, there are 2 really important things you need to understand about the cheats. One, you can't use back-to-back cheats, okay? So if you have an underhand toss and you get it almost in the cup and you walk up there and you grab your putting string, you can't use your putting string after an underhand toss. You also can't use your putting string after a mulligan. So if you're putting a long putt and you get it up there and you have to use a mulligan and putt, you can't use the putting string after the mulligan. It's worth considering, okay? And so the underhand toss, the mulligan, and the putting string. Now, the putting string is going to be something along these lines. And the way that it works is if your shot, your putt, your pitch, maybe even your approach lands this close to the cup, you put the string on one end of the cup and then your ball is somewhere inside of it, you're going to count it as though it was sunk, okay? So it's an advance on the previous shot. So the underhand toss on a par 5, you're within arm shot of the green on 2. You underhand toss, you're advancing your previous shot, okay, with the underhand toss. All right, so you don't count that as a stroke. So it's important that you understand those things, okay? So you can't use back-to-back cheats, and you cannot use a cheat to win a contest. You can't underhand toss your drive, okay, to get the longest drive. Let's play by the rules. All right, super important. You can't use a cheat to get a hole in one. All right, and then the next thing is this, which is you can't do worse than a bogey. So if your foursome is hitting for a bogey on any given hole, pick up your ball, move on to the next hole. All right, there are 3 objectives to the golf tournament today. All right. 1 is raise money for a great cause. 2 is have fun. And 3 is play fast. All right. So raise money for a great cause. 2, have fun. 3, play fast. So if you're hitting for a bogey, pick up your ball, move on to the next hole. We can all get to the banquet on time. And then at the banquet, we have one more contest. It's new to last year. We're going to do it again this year. And that is the putt for $10,000. At the banquet, every single foursome, every group is going to pick one player in their group to head over to the putting practice green where there's a 50-foot putt set up for you to hit and win $10,000. We'll explain what happens there, but one golfer from each foursome is going to be chosen by the foursome to come over and participate this and have an opportunity to putt for $10,000. Pretty awesome. All right. And then also the very last thing is this, at the 50-50 raffle hole, that's where you're going to purchase your raffle tickets for the raffle at the end at the banquet, as well as for the 50-50. Okay. So I just want to finish by saying thank you so much for participating in this year's Refuge Golf Tournament. And I hope you have an absolute wonderful time today. Play good, hit them straight and long, but most importantly, Have a great time, and I want to say thank you for supporting the Refuge, and we'll see you at the banquet.